1, 2, 3, go! Hey guys, so I thought of this video that I would do really quick. I have time to upload and edit a video this week, so let's get to it. I was kind of thinking, and I was reading some comments that I've gotten previously, and I got a question of where can I buy Colorguard equipment. So I kind of thought I would do like a run through of some places where to get like equipment and tape and this, that, and the other. So let's get started. The first thing I would probably point out to get is a pole. 6 foot is what I would highly recommend. It's what most guards spin. I have a white 6 foot aluminum pole. I think there's like fiberglass and a bunch of other kind of stuff that they sell, but I like aluminum. It's pretty light, it's pretty durable. They don't bend that easily, and I've had this pole for 2.5 years now, and it's lasted me. It's white, but of course with white poles you can tape them any color. You can tape them black, green, purple, blue, or whatever. Black poles are really sleek and really nice. I do not have a black pole, sadly, but that again, you can also tape that colored. I wouldn't really recommend it though, because the black kind of diffuses the color a little bit. So if you're gonna do like taped poles, I'd really suggest getting white poles. They're kind of versatile and they make really good practice poles. I also now have silver poles. I've recently started to really get into having silver poles. Now that I'm a guard instructor, I really like having silver poles. These are something that you do not ever tape over. Like say you had a silver pole and you wanted to tape it black, never do that, because what it does is it leaves residue on the silver, it dulls it out, and it makes it really ugly. So keep it silver. It looks a lot more professional in my sense. They kind of match everything, and I just really love silver poles. You can find poles on bandshop.com. They're pretty reasonable there. They're about $11 to $12. This video is not sponsored by them, but I'll leave a link to that below. There might be some other sites out there, but I really like Bandshop. That's where I've ordered most of my equipment from. So yeah. You're probably going to get these with your flags, but I would order some just in case, because they can break and they rip and stuff. You're going to need, ignore these are disgusting, but you're going to need toppers, stoppers, whatever you want to call them. But they go on the top and the bottom of your flag, and they don't look like this when they're taped, but these will keep your bolts in and everything. And I'm not sure if the flags came with these. I'm not exactly sure, but I know I did buy some. So these are really cheap. They're no more than $5 for a pair, I think. I'm not exactly sure, but you can get these at Bandshop also. Yeah, you can probably buy a lot of these. I've also seen people get really creative with buying stoppers if you're kind of in a pinch. Is they go to like Lowe's and they buy I don't know what they are. I think they're door stoppers, or there's something. I'll find and put a picture in here. But they like go on the end, and people can get creative. The next thing you're going to need with a flag pole, with a flag in general, is you're going to need silk. This silk is time for retirement. It is ripped up and it is gross. There's no saving it. This flag is going away. I might just throw it away or something with it. Might put it away. But yeah, if it's for personal use, I would personally go to Bandshop and get a practice flag. They're like $10 or $11. But if you want a high quality flag, you can look. They do get pretty pricey, so I would keep that in mind. I would never buy one of those flags for everyday use, but practice silks are really good for personal, because this gets ripped up and dirty, and like, just let's take a minute for the end of this poor little flag. I've had this for a couple of years, but yeah, it is disgusting, and it is ripped up and it's cut, and there's just, yeah. So we're gonna stop showing that now and moving on. You can also find those on Amazon. I've seen practice flags on Amazon for really cheap, so that's a good place to look too. The next thing for your flag is you're going to need bolts. These are 2 1-inch bolts, but you're going to need one 1-inch and then one 2-inch. The 1-inch goes on top and the 2-inch goes on bottom. You can find these at Lowe's. They don't come like this. Mine are all taped up so they don't make sound. can buy them at Lowe's. I want to say for like $2 each, maybe, just depending on how much your Lowe's sells them for. But you can buy them at any kind of hardware store. Just go and be like, I need a bolt, a T-bolt, I think that's what they're called. I'm not exactly sure. I've also seen where people screw washers on them to help them rattle. I've never tried that, but that might work. So if you want to try that, let me know how it goes. Next thing you're going to need to assemble your flag is tapes. This is the one thing Colorguard runs on right here, is electrical tape. You never want to use like duct tape or washi tape or anything besides dirt. Mainly because electrical tape is really flexible and really adhesive and durable, so it really does protect your equipment. I use this Scotch professional grade tape vinyl. This one's just white, but I use this a lot and it can withstand temperature so it doesn't like melt off of your poles. So that's really good. It's kind of pricey. It's about $4 a roll, but I buy them in multiple rolls, and one roll will tape around, I would say, 4 or 5 flags, and I've gotten through a rifle and a saber on one roll and a flag, so it does last you a good bit. Now, if you're doing weapon, I really suggest you get gloves. Mine look extremely gross. Don't look at them too much. But I buy the EverDry brand. You can get them on Band Shop also. These are about $15. I buy the nude, even though they don't look nude anymore because they're disgusting, because they've been through a couple seasons. I need to buy some new ones as soon as possible. But these have lasted me a good while. I've gone through 2 seasons maybe with these, and actually this one has gone through this one has gone through 2 seasons, because I got a new pair and lost the other ones, so I had to reuse this. But mine rip right here, but that's not a big deal, and the Velcro kind of rips after a while. But I honestly suggest you replace your gloves every season. But this is how they look after a season, or a season in some sense. But yeah, now this bad guy right here, a lot of you may be beginners and you're just doing flag. Maybe you want to buy a rifle to start practicing. Good idea. That's what I did. But what you want to do, listen, one-on-one here. Ask your guard instructor what brand and what size rifles do you guys spin, because you're gonna be like me and you're gonna buy one rifle that's completely too small in the wrong brand, and then one that's too big, so you're left with 2 rifles and now you have 5. That's how it works. But I got this one for fun because I really like silver bolts, but that's besides the point. My school spins 36-inch King Kongs. You can easily find King Kong rifles by typing them in Google, but Band Shop also sells rifles. All those links will be below. You can also find sabers on there too. You can find Excalibur, which is what I have personally, and no, I have a samurai and they sell Excalibur. That's how it goes. But you can find those on there. They sell pretty well too. But you can also find King sabers on Spin Like King or something like that. I'll leave that below. That about does it for what you're all gonna need for your equipment. You might also need some scissors and a screwdriver, but that's about it, really. Yeah, if I left anything out, I'll leave it in the description below. I hope you check out all the websites, and I really hope this helped, and have fun spinning. And also, please leave comments on what you would want me to do in like a bundle for a giveaway. Since I hit 300 subscribers, I'll be making a video of that later on. So leave some ideas that I can do. I can only do US, so if I have any other subscribers I can't do out of country, I'm sorry, I'm kind of broke. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys. The next thing you're going to need with a I buy them in bulk. I buy them in like multiple